Okay, I'm rocking the hybrid Eldar list. I've set up my fire base. I've got a couple different strategies. One, I've separated the Reapers. Got one Reapers in the top of the big building. They are deep enough in area terrain that he'll be able to take cover saves from their shooting. I balance that against the fact that he's not going to get that against the Tempest Launcher, and he's going to have to work hard to dig him out. Conversely, I've got the other unit of Reapers in the right-hand terrain there, surrounded by an ablative unit of Dire Avengers. Got Eldar or Eldrag sitting over there with the Harlequins currently. Harlequins are in the unit. The Troop Master is being played by the part of this Warlock here because the Troop Master model broke. The Avatar is not afraid of nothing. His ass is hanging out in the breeze. I'm going to have to suffer some shooting from the Blood Angels, assuming that he, assuming what decisions he makes, and we'll see you in the middle of the game. Alright, about the only thing that didn't come in were the big old Terminators, a couple of minor squads. Vanguards everywhere. It's the story of heroic intervention. You've seen some of the pictures, and so we have a squad here charges the Dark Reapers. We have the squad of Vanguards with Lightning Claws charges Eldrag. Of course, he was attached to that unit of Harlequins, so they're drug into the... Okay, one assault went spectacularly well, the other one went okay. Dark Reapers were wiped out. Eldrag and his Harlequins killed 3 of the 5 models winning assault. He chose to stick it out. I almost tried to roll for hit and run until I realized Eldrag is stuck with the Harlequin squad and they can't do that. It would have been cool though. I didn't get much in, but what I needed I got. I needed the big old squad of fire dragons, which I got. They immediately launched on off the board and proceeded to shoot up the big old the big old assault squad there that includes the Sanguinary Priest. You'll remember the Harlequins are tied up in an assault with the remnant squad of those Vanguard. Avatar ended up charging into that squad of 5 Honor Guard. There was a big old squad of assault guys over here, so that's how the board shaped out. We ended up shooting with Tempest Launcher, hitting 9 times against that squad and killing 7 of them, I believe. They ran. They, of course, haven't run off the board, and they're not going to. They're going to rally. Down over here, Fire Dragons lit up that unit, but didn't do enough. Dire Avengers came and decided to shoot at him, didn't do enough. My feeling was, I'm within range of my Avatar, I'm going to be fearless, might as well go in there and deprive him of the ability to move and choose his spot to fight. So I also was able to set it up to get a couple of shots off on the Sanguinary Priest. Luck would have it, and luck always has it. I have my way with Lady Luck. I killed the Sanguinary Priest. Over here on the left-hand side of the board, the Rangers decided that they were running from this unit over here. Mighty Carlos brings in his large unit of Terminators and one other unit on the extreme left flank. Since this is the easiest, we'll go over here. Unit drops in, shoots, Viper unscathed. This unit is actually on the bottom floor of that building. They beat up the Rangers, then waltzed back into the building with their eye on the prize, the objective. Over here, we're walking slowly so we don't make anybody nauseous. Double charge. We had the unit of Vanguard with power weapons. That's the guys that have the Death Guard crosses on them there. They assisted the unit that, of course, and they shall know no fear. They automatically pass their rally test, move 3 inches, jump 12 inches, charge. There's a double charge against this unit of Harlequins along with Eldrag. Lost combat, but Eldrag's still around along with 2 Harlequins. Again, can't hit and run. That is actually trouble because, you know, one way or another I would have liked to have been out of that combat before those Terminators get here. My plan this turn was to try to stall out Home Skillet. Fire Dragons on the right, loaded up, flew over here. They're basically setting up for a follow-up turn. Storm Guardians turbo boosted to block the Terminators there. Avatar ran in and helped out Eldrag and the last of the Harlequins. Killed 1 unit completely, and again sent that squad there running. And I'm hoping they're within 6 inches of the vehicle, so they'll continue running. We'll see. Over here, this unit finally finished off the Dire Avengers, and since Carlos knows he's going next, he's setting himself up some options for probably claiming or contesting said objective marker. Top of 4, really interesting. That unit with the Sanguinary Guard fell back again, the pussies. The Vanguards came in, attempted to shoot the Wave Serpent with the Fire Dragons out of the sky. no mas. Terminator, split, did a multi-charge, you've seen the pictures, rolled sufficiently well to wreck both vehicles, in some cases immobilizing it, in some cases getting the 5. Either way, both units bailed out and made their pinning checks. So, moving on over here, Blood Angels, I imagine that would be neat in a movie, you know, using your jump packs to jump into a section of terrain and then scrambling up the last level in order to engage your enemies in close combat and killing one dude. So there you have it. Bottom of 4 coming up next. Let's see what I get in. Okay, we finished bottom of 4. It was my turn. Everything came in. On the left is a Falcon with 5 Fire Dragons. On the right is the last Storm Guardians. At this point in the game, troops are important, so that Storm Guardians is going to be integral to winning this game. Even though I'm probably ahead on points, Carlos has got more troops and in better position. So let's move right along here. Over there, my Viper again took off. Over here, he's going to probably jump over that ruins and try to shoot at the Viper again. In this ruins is still a unit. He's going to have to make a decision about when he wants to go for the objective there. Alright, over here on the right, obviously this is where all the fun happened. Let's start with the Dark Reapers. They managed to hold into combat with that unit of Blood Angels. You can't see it, but Eldar and the last of the Harlequins is in the ruins trying to get up there to help out. Of vital importance was taking out this large Terminator squad. I spread out and cover. My plan was to do as much damage and shooting, determine at that point whether I wanted to charge in. So my shooting was effective enough. I killed, what, 5 models, Carlos? Killed 5 models shooting, most of them came from the Fire Dragons and the Falcon. Ultimately, he had an unlucky roll, lost his Sanguinary Priest and Terminator armor. That made my decision for me, and I charged in, torrented him with a lot of wounds, all of which did a grand total of 1. The Avatar accounted for the other model, or other 2 models, rather. So, we're going into Carlos's turn. It's still anybody's game, and we'll see what happens. The game just gets ugly, but we are down to the last few models. Top of 5 is come and gone. Carlos ran...
Hates Brent.
Yes, he hates Brent. At one point, I said I was making saves with my Harlequin, the dude that's posing as a warlock, because I guess these shimmer fields can do all sorts of crazy crap. But I said, okay, I need 5s to save, and I rolled all 5s. You don't need skill when you've got luck. Anyway, long story short, Carlos charges in, and the Harlequin and Eldar take him down. Over here, in this combat, this remnant unit included a Sanguinary Priest charged in. Bottom line, I mean, you saw the massive amount of stuff that was here. He devastated these guys. I had 9 saves to make with Fearless, because the Avatar made everybody fearless, and he decimated me in close combat. However, 1 model each from these units stuck it out, and the Avatar only lost 1 wound to combat resolution. Okay, that was bottom of 5. We've got to determine if random game length happens, and we go on. In that round, Fire Dragons moved over here. We took a pop shot with the Falcon, killed 1 model. I turbo boosted over there, collected that objective. Had the game ended, I would have won. As it is, I am comfortably in control of the board. The Avatar may die this turn, but I think unless he gets very lucky, I'll be able to contest that objective no matter what he does. So we'll see what happens. Okay. By the bottom of 6, I was able to sort of stroll casually through the rest of his army.
I hate your face.
He hates my face.
Get out of my office.
I have to get out now.